Hi everyone. Today we're announcing an exciting promotion we've got for the rest of August, where we're going to be offering a coupon code if anyone wants to take your online seminar, which is available on udemy.com, called Science-Based Dog Training with Feeling. It's a 3-day seminar about science-based dog training topics, which we filmed a little while back, and it's on Udemy, where you can either view it online or download the files, and you get lifetime access. And as I said, we've got a coupon code so you can save $100 for the rest of August, but you got to act quick. So I thought we should let the people know what they might want to expect if they were to register for this class. So I had one simple question for you, Dad. Why science-based dog training?
Well, I think we need a little quantification in dog training. We need to have a system rather than training, say, methodologically, where we say, oh, you do this, you do that. I'm more interested in the responses we want, how quickly do we get them, quantifying everything. So we set certain criteria, like, say, a quicker than 5-second recall over so many feet, a 3-second sit-stay, and how long and how many trials does it take to get that time and trials criterion. And I think we must do this in training to check that we are in fact training the dog, and especially if we're using trainers that are using anything that's aversive, you've got to check that this is working and the dog's behavior is changing, and this is a scientific process. Even if we're using predominantly rewards, for the sake of the owner, but they need to know that the dog is learning, that the behavior is changing in the intended direction, and how quickly it's changing. And I think, and once we change to this way of looking at training, that it's numbers, it's data that we accumulate, we can then make declarative statements like, this method is quicker. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm all about, that for the general public, training has to be easy, or else they can't do it, and quick, or else they won't do it. And by now counting the numbers, we can show them this is the quickest way to do it, and also we can let them know they're improving. Because they can't see the baby steps, the dog won't sit still for a second, but we say, no, he did, he sat still for 2 seconds, now he's doing 4, now 8, now 10, now 20, now a minute, and so on.
Easy to see the progress.
Yeah.
All right, well that sounds great. I'm sure everyone's going to love what can be had on the seminar. Right now I think we'll actually show a short clip from the seminar itself so you can get a taste for it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Puppy training to me offered me an enormous window on how puppies learn, how problems develop. The way I got into it was I studied dog development, as you know, for 10 years. I just watched puppies grow up. We were really interested in how boys became boys and girls became girls. We looked at lots of differences, many differences, primary sexual behavior, but the secondary sexual characteristics, urine marking, fecal marking, and a biggie, aggression. So the study then morphed into a study of the development of social hierarchies. Now, when you look at male and female adults, you think, well, they're really different. How did this happen? When you see them grow up, it all comes clear. Well, at the time, I was dealing with behavior problems in adult dogs, and some were a mystery. Dogs that only misbehave when the owner's away from home. I mean, that was a real mystery for several years. Now, of course, it's all clear and really simple. We know what's going on. We know how to prevent it. We know how to resolve it. But it was when I started teaching puppy classes, there it is. I mean, here it's happening in front of you. The owners are slowly, surely, but progressively screwing their dog up. They're not trying to. It's unintentional, but it's all going wrong. It's as if they read a book, How Not to Train Your Dog. And I actually once wrote an article called How to Train Your Dog Not to Come When Called. And this was after Gwen Bonenkamp and I were working at the San Francisco SPCA. We're having lunch in a park, and we saw this woman calling her dog, and it was horrible. I mean, I had to hold Gwen down. I thought she was going to go over there and punch this woman out. You know, it's the usual, come here, no response, come here, like this. Oh, sorry, Jamie. And of course, when you scream at a dog like that, the dog says, yes, I'll be right along. No, the dog says, I don't think so. You know, you're shouting at me, and I know when you shout, I know what's going to happen to me when I get there. You're going to grab me and go angry face. And that's what she did. She grabs the dog, she goes ugly face, don't you ever do that again. And I know exactly what the dog is thinking. You're damn right, I won't. Next time you call me, the last thing I'm going to do is come to you. You think I'm stupid? Come here, what's the consequence? You grab me, pick me off the ground, scream in my face and roll me on my back, you know. And everything she was doing was wrong, 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 wrong. So I wrote an article for the American Kennel Club Gazette. I had started the behavior column there. And so the article was how to teach your dog not to come when called. And it said, number one, never do any prior training. Never teach the dog the English language. Never give the dog an idea what you want him to do. Number two, wait until your dog's at a distance and really distracted, like if he's chasing a squirrel or he has a nose up another dog's rear end. And then scream at the top of your voice, come over here, you son of a female dog. So I wrote this article, right, because I thought this is what people have been reading. So I thought I'd better formalize it and put it down. Believe it or not, I got a letter saying, Dear Dr. Dunbar, I really enjoyed your article in the Kennel Club Gazette. I tried it, but it doesn't seem to work. I thought, oh my word, never ever joke around again with that kind of stuff. I mean, never mind. Moving along.